In Buffalo, winds gusting as high as 70 miles per hour at one point. And this video is evidence of what conditions in western New York have been like over the last 24 hours. At first glance, this looks like a snowy lake, but this is in fact inside Highmark Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bills. Blowing winds, low visibility, and dangerously cold weather. The NFL and New York's governor making the decision to move the playoff game between the Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers until tomorrow.
Now, a friend of the show, Lauren Fix, the car coach, joins us live from Buffalo right now. Lauren, the governor worked with the NFL to move the game, and that game was scheduled to kick off at the top of the hour because of the dangerous travel conditions. A travel advisory remains in effect for all of Erie County. What's it look like there right now?
Well, I'm in the north towns, and my daughter lives in the south towns near the stadium, and it's much worse in the south towns. During the night, the snow shifted north. We were in a total blizzard here, but what we have here is high winds. We have no one's allowed to be out on the road, so I'm not out on the roads either. I would if I had to be. But the truth is, stay home. It's very cold, much different than last year's blizzard where we had a lot of snow. This, we have a lot of wind and it's very cold temperatures. The best thing anyone can do who's watching from the western New York area is stay home, stay warm. If it's an emergency, call for help. But it is really bitter cold out, and I'm supposed to be at the game tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Now, Lauren, when the travel ban is finally lifted and people can get out on the roads, what are your tips for people who are going to be getting in their cars that perhaps are maybe covered in snow?
Well, the first thing you want to do is clean off the roof of your car, the hood, the headlights, the taillights, the brake lights, because the key is to see and be seen. And I think people forget about that. They leave the snow on the top of their SUV. You will get a ticket for that because that snow would go off onto the vehicle behind you and potentially cause an accident. So remember, it's your responsibility to clean all the snow off your vehicle, start it up, let it warm up. So when you get in there, turn on those heated seats if you have them. Bring extra clothes. I'm dressed for this weather. You have to have boots, gloves, hat, scarf. Put them in the vehicle with you, even if you don't use them. Better to be safe if you have hand warmers and foot warmers. Very smart to carry that. If you have any car issues, that should have been taken care of beforehand. And if you have snow tires, you will be okay. If you have all seasons, give yourself additional distance between you and the vehicle in front of you.
All right, Lauren, so those are tips for the outside of the car. Is there anything, do you need to look under the hood or anything, or are you just all good to go when you just look at all the outside of the car, which you were just telling us?
Well, that basic maintenance should have been done beforehand. If you've got a check engine light or any issues, find a mechanic and get that taken care of. I'm sure they're going to be very busy tomorrow with dead batteries and other issues or cars that are stuck. So keep that in mind, that if you're in a rush to be somewhere, prepare way in advance. Going under the hood, unless you know what you're doing, don't find yourself an ASC certified technician to do the work for you.
All right, Lauren, final question, and this is not car related because you mentioned you are trying to go to the game tomorrow. Yes. Are you going to be one of the many that are going to be helping shovel out Highmark Stadium so that they can get the game going?
That's a good one.
No, I'm not going to do that. They pay $20 an hour, and people will be down there shoveling. It's a great way to make a few extra bucks. Remember, they've got a lot of employees, but not everybody can go out and shovel for whatever reason. So they're going to be paying people to come out. Good support for Western New York. I'll be there cheering on the Bills. Let's hope they beat the Steelers. Sorry, Steelers fans. We need to make it to the we need to get through the playoffs.
Awesome. The Bills Mafia, they are incredible.
Lauren,
they're hardy.
Lauren Fix, the car coach, thank you so much for joining us for today.